Welcome back to Noob Plays Geoguessr USA, episode 20. Probably the last episode I'll try to record until I do some other actual worldwide geoguessing. I've struggled a little bit the last couple episodes, so hopefully I can pull everything together that I've learned and, walk off here with a good round. What is this going on here? This blur, that glitch, that's going to be a meta somewhere. I guarantee it. I've got front plates, and I saw this and immediately thought Hawaii for some reason. I don't know why. It's either going to be Hawaii or SoCal. Either one could have mountains in the distance. It's just a matter of which mountains. Not a long time ago, but several episodes ago, early on, I said if I ever feel like it's Hawaii, but I don't think this is. I think we're SoCal. I would almost say, usually your SoCal shout is Los Angeles, and you can't go wrong. I feel like we're not in LA, though. I feel like we might be somewhere. Maybe we're in Anaheim. A little less wealthy. Hey, we were. Well, Santa Ana. All right. Wow. Manufactured homes. Sweet. I think that might be an Oklahoma plate. Oklahoma has a very unique plate. There's it's dark blue with white stripe. I'm going to guess we're in Oklahoma here just based on that. Although these trees kind of look like they might be more southeast. But yeah, I'm inclined to think Oklahoma here. Watch it be Michigan just to troll me. But I think we might be way eastern Oklahoma, near, Arkansas, kind of here. Nope, it was North Carolina. I guess it could be a South Carolina plate I was looking at there, or a vanity plate. Ugh. Such a good first round and then a terrible second round. All right. Flat. The soil doesn't look too well. It looks kind of sandy. Little bit of hills, a big housing development here. I'm going to say this is Florida Panhandle way over this way. That was Oklahoma. Okay. .734 area code. Don't know that area code. Trenton Road, which to me would say New Jersey. Chronic Relief. Is that a dispensary? What? Is there a 248 area code as well? So a 248 area code and a 734 area code. Which is no front plates across the board. So if I go by no front plates, what do I have here? It's a unique plate, but I might be special. That looks like an Oklahoma plate if ever there was one. There's a Tim Hortons, though, and you don't see those that far south. I know there's a Trenton, New Jersey. And New Jersey's big enough to have 2 area codes. So are we in New Jersey? I'm just going to go middle of New Jersey and take a guess. Watch it be Michigan. Watch it be Michigan, he says, as it's Michigan. Son of a... One of these days I'll get it. This is a Hawaii, if ever I saw one. volcanic things, the really reddish brown soil. I'm going to say this is probably Big Island outside of Kona. Like up in this area, perhaps. Nope, it was Kalaheo. Kalaheo. All right, well, it was Hawaii. I was really confident on my Big Island guess, but it was Kauai. All right, I'm going to play again. That was a terrible round. Might get 3 rounds on this video, but... All right. Old town kind of stuff here. This to me could be Boston, honestly. Boston or another Atlantic city with these super narrow roads, like this alley here. Could also be New York City. I don't know that I necessarily peg it as New York City. Could also be Baltimore. I mean, I guess I could try to read. There's nothing on these trash cans. But I'm guessing it's a big city on the East Coast. I just don't know which. I mean, the architecture here does have me leaning more, maybe Baltimore. So let's give Baltimore a look. It was Chicago. All right, well, I forgot about Chicago. These types of mountains. Is that 801 area code? Is that railroad next to me? Can't make out that. We do have mountains to our south. Bigger mountains to our east. Doesn't look like anything to our north. So southeast, but nothing to the north. I'm thinking that this is going to be Colorado, Wyoming, this area. And I'm leaning towards somewhere in here. All right, it was Utah. It was also outside of Salt Lake City. That was another guess that I had in my head. I didn't say anything. Interesting plate there. We do potentially have front plates, CNC, employee parking. We have palm trees. And we have very prominent mountains right tucked up here. This is a really interesting location. So whenever you've got palm trees like that, and I think this kind of tree over here, tucked right up against mountains like that, I lean towards Hawaii. I really, really do. Yeah, I think this is Hawaii here. And we're in a fairly large city. I don't know if it's Honolulu. But I don't know my Hawaiian cities that well. I feel like it could be somewhere like down here. Let's just go there. Okay, it was Honolulu. All right. Almost 5K'd it. Round 4, 5. County Garage Road. All right. I'm going to do a quick foliage check before I call out where I think it is. Preps Center. Cutaway tree branches. I don't see anything that would lead me to think this is further south. So my initial guess was going to be somewhere in the Northeast. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, somewhere in here. And it was Tennessee. All right. Moving on. Front plate. Can't tell those rear plates. Is this soil or is this concrete? I think this is soil. Front plates. Feels southern. Feels somewhere quite warm. Not really. Not quite warm. Big old oak tree there. Again, trying to look for any region-specific foliage. Older house. This is throwing me. I can't tell if this is sandy soil or this is... No, I think this is the soil. This might be like concrete or somebody's design choice. Because there's a lot of green. Let's look over here. Yeah, the soil is not particularly sandy. It doesn't look super dark either. I don't know where this is, so as always, I'm going to guess Wisconsin. And it was Denver. Well, got the decent shout in Hawaii, but that was otherwise an uninspiring round. And I've got one more. Last recorded USA Geoguessr on the side of a hill. I really like, I saw this and immediately went Washington, near like Seattle. And I'm trying to see any reason I might think otherwise. But like these really tall, narrow trees and like this all going downhill. Yeah, I think we're in or near Seattle. Maybe out here. Good guess. 4,900 points there. Can't quite guess it. However, I have a green plate here, which could be Vermont. I can't read that sign. I think that's another green plate. Can't tell if there's plates there. Kind of big, but like the fall coverage here and these mountains in particular look familiar to me. But this looks like northern New England during the fall, and I really think we're in Vermont. Then we're probably, I would guess, we're probably somewhere up here on one of these major roads. Well. I haven't driven that section of 89 in a hot minute, but what a guess. Grain elevators, very fertile, slightly rolling hills. Is that a Texas plate that I see there, potentially? We do have a front plate back there. I don't know anywhere in Texas. 68th Ave North. I don't. So my initial thought was Texas or like Minnesota, southern Minnesota. And just because of the rolling hills, I'm gonna go southern Minnesota here. Well, more like central Minnesota. Where was that? Like somewhere up in this area. Maybe near Fargo. Okay, it was Iowa. Not far off. All right, another sandy soil guess, but it's a little bit red. Very interesting concrete on the road here. Foliage is feels Pacific Northwest with these really tall trees that are very close together. Unless I'm blind and not seeing, that's kind of spooky. Red soil. Oh, you know where this could be. You know where I bet you this is. So even though I see sand, I also see what looks like a lot of red. And I know that the soil in like this area here If you ever looked out a window flying into Atlanta, it's very, very red in this area. So I'm going to go here. All right, and it was down. It was in Alabama. It was not terribly long. Not really close. So this is going to be a 5K-able. So the way that U.S. interstate signs work, you're on I-80. Well, you're not on I-80. You're near I-80. And the closest city will be at the top, and the furthest city will be at the bottom. So if it's 80 West, Reno, Sacramento, you're somewhere in East Sparks to Elko. So you're in Nevada. There's 80, and you're coming into 80. But 80, what is it? 80, 395 north. So let's see if I can find. So there's 95. 306, 228, 93. So yeah, you're going to be somewhere where you can get onto 80 West and hit Reno and then continue on to Sacramento. There's 395. But it's going to be a fairly large interchange, so I would wonder almost if you're not on this right here. I mean, I don't see a 395, but I mean, this is a major highway coming up to a major interchange, so I wonder if you're on the 580. They have exit 36B, so they do have it. Exit 68, so I found it. 395 north. So this is 36B, but this one says exit 68B west to Reno, Sacramento, but 395 north to Susanville. Oh, exit 69. Nice. I can't believe that's exit 36. If that's exit 69, 35, 35. All right. Now, I don't know why I'd say 395 north if you're, unless 395 comes back out here and like kicks over here somewhere. But I think you're going to be right about here. See, you're crossing a major street here, so is there on-ramp, off-ramp? It looks like there's an on-ramp, off-ramp back there. So I think you're right here. Oh, and it was the other side. It was heading north. Oh, I could have friggin' looked at the compass. Could have looked at the compass and realized that I was facing north. Duh. Well, I got hung up on the exit number. I mean, that's not terrible. I got the interchange, but yeah, I should have figured that you wouldn't be on 395 north heading south when see a sign for 395 north. I should have just gone here and trusted. Even though that says exit 36A, not 68, so maybe that's changed since then. All right, what do I got? 19,000 points. Decent way to end it. All of my guesses were at least in the neighborhood, which, again, decent way to end it. So until next time, keep guessing, and I will see you all on probably ACW.